Hello, Tubman Toads! Welcome back for another episode of Health and Wellness with Mr. Cox. Today we got another fun storybook to read as we continue our storybook yoga. But to start out, we're going to do a mindfulness activity called Wise Old Owl, followed by a storybook, When a Tree Grows, by Kathy Ballou Mealy. After our story, you're going to wrap up our lesson with a fun Cosmic Kids activity, Tallulah the Owlet. Oh, I'm just dreaming of spending more and more time in the outdoors. So let's go ahead and get started, friends. Let's bring your hands to your chest and repeat after me. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind. Namaste. The best in me sees the best in you. Let's go ahead and sit up straight, your spine straight and your body relaxed. If you'd like, close your eyes. Take 3 soft, slow, mindful breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Imagine you are sitting under a tree, and on a branch is a wise old owl who knows the answer to any question you have. The owl is always gentle and kind and knows what you need. Go ahead, ask the owl a question. Let's let the owl think about the answer. And as we do that, let's take 3 soft, slow, mindful breaths while we wait. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Listen. Do you hear the owl answering your question? Picture yourself following the owl's advice. How does that make you feel? Now open your eyes and ask yourself, where did that wisdom come from? You know, you can always find that wise old owl inside of you. We have our book today, When a Tree Grows. This looks fun. Take the dust jacket off. When a tree grows in the forest, 2 things could happen. It becomes a scratching post for moose, itching antlers, and the tree sways gently side to side. Or, remember I said it could, 2 things could happen. Crash! Boom! Moose pushes a little too hard, and the tree falls on a cave, and the bear inside wakes up. When a bear in a cave wakes up, 2 things could happen. He rolls over and falls back to sleep, or grrr, bear stomps outside. Uh-oh. When bear stomps outside, 2 things can happen. Bright sun. He squints and stumbles back into the cave. Or bum thump. He plows into moose and sends Moose stumbling into the road. When Moose stumbles into the road, 2 things can happen. He gets safely to the other side. Or screech! A truck swerves around Moose and lands in a ditch. When a truck lands in a ditch, two things can happen. Squirrel pelts the truck with acorns until it drives away. Or yippee! Yummy! It's a nifty nuts truck. Squirrel leaps on board. When Squirrel leaps on board, only one thing can happen. Vroom, vroom. Squirrel is off to the big city. When Squirrel is off to the big city, two things can happen. He gets a job at Nifty Nuts as a quality control inspector. Or slam! Click! He is alone, with no place to go. When Squirrel is alone with no place to go, two things could happen. He is discovered by a talent scout and becomes a star of stage and screen. Or snuffle, snuffle, sniff. He feels homesick. When Squirrel feels homesick, two things can happen. He starts saving money for a bus ticket. Or scribble, scribble, scratch. He writes a letter to Moose. When Moose gets a letter, two things could happen. He doesn't know what it is, so he eats it. Silly Moose. Or zoom, zoom, he races to the city to bring Squirrel home. When Moose brings Squirrel home, only one thing can happen. Hooray! Moose and Bear throw a welcome home party with an all-you-can-eat acorn bar. Whew. Look at that. All those little acorns, they look like cupcakes. When Squirrel celebrates at an all-you-can-eat acorn bar, two things can happen. Squirrel eats every last acorn, or munch, munch, scrip, 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 plop. Squirrel eats just the biggest acorn. Then he plants the rest, and they grow into a forest. Just right for sharing with his friends. The end. I hope you enjoyed that. When a Tree Grows by Kathy Ballou Mealy. Excellent, friends. So below, you're going to see a link for a Cosmic Kids episode, Tallulah the Owlet. I hope you enjoy that. And I look forward to seeing everybody next week. Also, stay tuned because Mr. Cox will be doing the announcements on Thursday, May 21st. So I hope you tune in to that on the Tubman website. Let's go ahead and close out our program today. Let's bring your hands to your chest and repeat after me. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind. Namaste. The best in me sees the best in you.